Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. It is an Oilers game day. Raj is into the chat. What's up, Raj? We are going to talk Oilers, Golden Knights today. We got 10 minutes here. All the boys are here. We're going to do a little conversation. Chris is here.
Hi, Raj.
Dan's here.
Hey, Raj.
Coombs here. And now Doug is in the chat as well.
Hi, Doug.
Hi, Doug. Dougie.
Hi, Doug.
The Oilers have 2 more games left on the season. Tonight they're playing the Golden Knights at 7 o'clock. And we are going to kick off game day like we always do with a little nation chat here. Dan, what is on the agenda?
So I had a peek at Jason Greger's GDB for today, and the first line he says, this is the most disappointing season for the Oilers in franchise history. What do you guys think?
Coom?
Absolutely. This is easily the most disappointing season. The expectations were up here. The results were down here. Like, after going through that decade in which nothing good happened, and it was like, okay, like we're going to grind for 4 or 5 years, and we're going to, stockpile draft picks, we're going to get players. We expected that it was over, and it was never going to happen again. For that suffering, we were going to be contenders year after year after year, and any season in which they not make the playoffs from here on out is just like a total gut punch.
Chris, what do you think?
I agree. To his point, 2011 was a disappointing season. 2012, 2013, 2014 was. But we didn't really...
What about 2015?
2015 was is okay. Not as
You
disappointing.
expected them to be bad.
Yes.
So,
So that's the thing, is that we didn't really have a taste of playoffs since 2006. So you were just in the mood of having a shitty hockey team. Whereas this year we actually had a good team / have a good team. Don't know where I stand there, but we got the taste of playoffs last year, and they just ripped it from us today.
And now you have
This
an
year.
itch that needs to be scratched.
That's correct.
Dan, what I think is that this is the most disappointing season because of the expectations of success, and also because guys that used to be here are having fantastic years when we are not.
Yep.
That just adds salt to the wound. Taylor Hall's ripping it up. Jordan Eberle had a good year. Admittedly, the Islanders suck, but it's just like another kick to the pills that we did not need. It's just compounding the annoyance. It's fucking terrible. Everything sucks. I hate everyone. Dan, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's been tough to watch when we know we have the best player in the NHL on our team, and we're still struggling to make the playoffs or even be relevant. So I agree wholeheartedly with the whole table. It's been... I mean, I wasn't alive for any of the cup run years, so I think the 90s are...
You weren't alive in 2006?
Yeah. So
Jesus.
I wasn't alive for the
Dan's
for the
only
cup
6
wins.
years old.
You
I
age.
wasn't alive for the cup run. for the
You
cup
age
wins.
very quickly.
Yeah.
The worst
Exactly.
part about the Oilers being bad this year is that fucking Vegas is good, man. That team's literally built with players that just were totally unwanted, and they just steamrolled the whole season.
It feels like these years should be reversed. Right?
Yeah, exactly, right? They should be in opposite spots. How, it's honestly perplexing to think, how on earth do you get Connor McDavid, and it should just be an automatic, whereas Vegas, it was here's every random third-line player on every team in the NHL, and they put up 100 points. How is it even possible?
Cam just rode in on a 2-wheeled mechanical thing called a Segway, and that was beautiful. Because the next question I had to ask was, this Vegas story as a whole, how do we feel? How do we feel watching this go on?
I'm going to go ahead and say fuck Vegas. They're going to miss the playoffs next year. Chris?
Yes, if the Oilers would have just fallen out of a playoff spot, I would have been pissed. But now I'm kind of enjoying the story. If you like chaos, this story is hilarious and amazing. If the like I said, if Vegas was the reason the Oilers got pushed out of the playoffs by a point, I'd be pissed. But that's not the case. So I hope they succeed this year.
I'm hoping Vegas wins for the story. I think that would be great. I would love to see that. But at the end of the day, they can piss off and miss the playoffs. I don't really care.
Next season.
See, I want to hate Vegas, but I like their storyline with the shooting at the beginning of the year. It's very nice that the city has something like this to lean into. But I also wholeheartedly believe that this is going to be the best season they ever have. They're sitting here with 109 points. They could finish with 113. Are they ever going to pass that again? The odds are they finish out of the playoffs next year. William Karlsson's not going to shoot 75% again. This team isn't that good. They're rolling in wheelbarrows of protein powder into the dressing room before the games. Eventually that's going to catch up to you, right?
Nice.
Eventually it's going to catch up. You can't fly that high on the protein powder forever.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think what's just to finish that point off, I think what's exciting for me is that it's not the fucking Ducks winning the Pacific Division anymore. It's not the Sharks or anything like that. It's a new team. It's new blood. So I'm excited to see that fuck them next year, but go Vegas this year.
I would rather a meteor hit Vegas, and they don't have a team again.
It is really nice though that we don't have to see Anaheim win the division, because good lord, I'm so sick of Anaheim. I'm so sick of Ryan Kessler. I'm so sick of Ryan Getzlaff and his lack of hair, and Corey Perry and his weird face, and that whole thing.
Kevin Bieksa and his punchable face.
And they're not even likable. They don't even wear Mighty Ducks jerseys anymore. They wear that stupid D. It's just like, you're not the Mighty Ducks at all. You're just Ducks.
They can ask my D. What's next, Dan?
Nice. So this story came out last week, but it's relevant because we're playing Vegas tonight. The Vegas Twitter guy was fired, left the organization, quit, whatever he's doing now. How do we feel about Vegas's Twitter game so far this year?
Couldn't care less. Chris?
It's kind of disappointing now that I think about it, because it just shows that a guy like that who's trying to be funny and do something new for a corporation can't succeed on the internet anymore because everyone's stupid.
You were going to say something else. What was going to come out of your little lips?
I don't know. I feel bad for him. He probably has a family. Maybe he has some dogs he needs to buy dog food for, and now he can't afford dog food.
Don't even think about stealing Frank's picks, fucking
Seriously.
Twitter guy. That's my shtick, and I'm going to cash in on it, Dan.
I think he's a good enough guy. I heard when I was down in Vegas there in February, that he came down and met a bunch of Oilers fans. Like he seems like a decent enough guy. What frustrates me is that all the other teams with this lobotomized style of reporting the games is just taking over, and the Borg mindset is gonna win out at the end of the day. So when an account that has some bad jokes but some personality loses that's pretty frustrating for me to watch.
If you're a big fan of bad jokes and personality on your Twitter account, just go ahead and follow @Oilersnation right now. But of course you are, because you're watching this video. Koom, anything bad?
Yeah, no, I straight up couldn't care less. I think that account was like hilarious if you're either 10 years old or 50 years old and it was like your first time on the internet.
I have both those things at the same time. Last thing for us is the not so obvious predictions. Jason Greger has a huge one coming out this GDB. I won't spoil that. But you guys have any predictions for tonight's game?
Chris, your not so obvious game day prediction. Edmonton Oilers versus Golden Knights. Go ahead.
Jesse Puljujarvi is playing in the top 6 for the first time, and I'm not sure when.
Forever. Seems like it.
So I'm expecting a 3-point night from him.
Oh, ballsy.
Yes.
Danger Dan, what do you got?
It's crazy because we didn't even coordinate this, and we changed it right before we started recording. But I got Jujar Kara getting 2 points tonight, a goal and assist.
Jujar is also playing in the top 6 tonight. He will be with Leon Draisaitl, and I know that, Dan, you like that. You've been pushing for top 6 for JJ for a while.
Yeah, buddy. Leon and Jesse.
Koom, what do you got? Not so obvious game day prediction.
I have Dylan Ferguson coming in relief again and allowing 10 goals on 10 shots. No, not actually. I have the Oilers. I have 3 different defensemen scoring a goal tonight. It's just crazy.
Not so obvious game day prediction from your boy Bag Milk is going to be that Milan Lucic scores.
Oh, you've been on that train for a while.
I was going to say that, but I was like, there's no way, it's so dumb.
You called one goal in the whatever it was, 30 that he hadn't scored it in. You did call that. I'll give you credit. That was on the Real Life podcast. But I don't know if I like you.
I called him to score 2 goals the other day, didn't I, Dan?
You did. And how did that go?
Anyway.
I call Milan Lucic to accelerate hard twice today.
I call Milan Lucic to play in a Vancouver Canucks jersey next season.
Oh boy, here we go.
He's going to lose 15 pounds and he'll be fine.
Same story every year.
But hang on, didn't he say he was in the best shape of his life coming into this season? I'm pretty sure I read that.
Yes, but he also said he's going to be the best shape of his life next season. Also.
Lucic thick.
Yeah.
He's thick.
It's fair.
Anything else, Dan?
No, that's it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and go Oilers, go.
Real quick, just to end off, I just want to end on, we are doing a charity auction for a round of golf with Ryan Smith.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to want to go ahead and get in on that auction. Right now, your bid leader is me at $100. Come on, people. You can beat me at $100. All the money is going to go to Hockey Helps the Homeless. You're going to hang out with Smitty. You're going to play a little golf. You're going to eat a little food. You're going to have a little booze. It's going to be a good time. You're going to want to hang out with Ryan Smith. Go to Oilersnation.com in the quick hit section and bid on that. Go ahead.
And I just outbid you. It's $150 now.
Dan has outbid me and is now $150 on the charity auction bid for a round of golf with Smitty. Any last words, Chris?
Boo Vegas.